test 2. Yeah, oh, there we go. Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. All right, game 3. 1 minute away from the start of game 3 for the Jackson Weiss tournament for the 12U Sylvania North Star girls. Camille in net taking warm-up shots. 35 seconds to go now. Oh, yeah. North Stars lost this morning's game, or today's game at 1 o'clock, 4-0 to Honey Baked, Tier 2 team. And so they're going to be going into game 3, 0-2 with their loss last night to Midland, 2-1. And we think that the Fuel got beat by Honey Baked and also by Midland. So they are 0-2. North Stars are 0-2. This will probably be a battle for 3rd or 4th seed for tomorrow's tournament. They'll have semifinal games tomorrow morning. 1 will play 4 seed, 2 will play 3 seed, and the winners of those 2 games will play for the championship of the Jackson Weiss Sylvania North Star hosted tournament. 14 minutes on the clock. Saturday night here, 5:30 at Slater Arena in Bowling Green. Pretty cool experience in playing in this arena. It's a pretty cool place to play. North Stars will come out and start with their first line, which will be Mallory at center, Hunter on right, Kylie on left, and Avery and Emsley on defense, right and left, respectively. Referees checking with the goalies. Camille in net today for game 3. Puck is dropped. Indy will win the draw. Right D chips up the board, back to Avery. Avery passes it up to Kylie. Indy gets to it, knocks it in deep. Avery gets to it along the far side board. Now he's going to carry it, looking for somebody to pass to. Cross-ice pass. Gets past Kylie. Stick she chases after. Bill picks it up, gets it down the board, and the D will pick it up. Backhands it out of the zone. It's in the neutral zone. Back to the left D for the Fuel. Pass it up to the left wing. She's kind of out of position. Mallory gets it, dumps it in deep. She's going to go off for a change. Kylie goes off. Mallory goes off. And Hunter picks it up. Rolls off of her stick. Sends it in deep. Bangs off the goalie's glove. And so Cora's there. Backhand pass to, who's that? Kylie. Kylie's out there. Kylie's coming off. Jocelyn's coming on. Gemma's now on. Emsley picks a puck up from behind the net into the corner now. Battles against 2 players. Centering pass. Banged away by Avery. Fuel is going to come away with it again. Up the wall now. Cora's got it. Going to carry it. 2 North Stars standing side by side in the center of the ice. Now Jocelyn's going to carry it in on the right side. Tries to make centering pass. Gets it to Gemma. Gemma fires a shot off, sticked away to the right side. Up the sideboard to the blue line. Emsley can't keep it in. And to the neutral zone. Dump through the neutral zone. And that might be an icing call. No, it's not. It slows down. Now it's at center ice slot. Backhand shot missed wide. 2 North Star players crash onto the ground. Cora and Emsley knocking down Camille. Fortunately, the puck got away. Was out of the play. Puck sent around the wall by Stella, who's now in on defense with Michaela. Jocelyn's in there battling against the wall. Emsley comes over to help. And race for it with Gemma. Fuel gets there first. Left winger sends it up the wall. Picked up by Stella. Michaela now on the ice. North Stars in their nice red jerseys to Michaela. Chips it up to Braley. Loses the puck off of her stick to Reagan. Reagan gets past one. Now to Braley, who loses the puck. Fuel carry it up the ice. Dumps it in past Stella. Bangs off that backboard. Now behind the net. Zoe comes out, knocks it away. Stella under pressure, up the wall. Fuel centers it, cross through the slot. Michaela chips away at it. Goes into the near side wall. Kept in at the zone at the blue line. Michaela's got it. She's got to run. Makes a move, and she's got a breakaway. She's going to get a shot. Just missed wide. Good pressure by Michaela. Circles around. Bangs off the stick. Goes in behind the net. Back to the blue line. Stella backhands it. Braley gets there. Tries the backhand pass. And is chipped out of zone by the Fuel. Left winger carries it up. She's under pressure by Michaela. Michaela playing with fury. Oh, two North Stars don't communicate. Braley takes it away from Stella. Puck is loose against the wall now. Zoe gets knocked down. Back to Avery. Sends it. Deflects off the skate. To the near side corner. Offensive corner. Fuel. Come out with the right wing. Skates it up through the neutral zone. Good back check by Reagan. Mallory back on the ice. It's a chance to race for the puck. Mallory's going to go hard after it. She might get there. Circle back. Play smart. Hunter gets there. Loose puck. Bangs at it. Near side wall again. Hunter gets there. Need to talk. Gets to Kylie. Kylie shoots. Misses short side. Mallory gets there. She wins the battle. Backhand pass. Center. Good try. Kylie was there. Mallory made a backhand pass to Kylie. Kylie whacks it. Gets a shot on net. Goalie makes a save. They get a whistle. 9:07 to go. Score is 0-0. So we'll take the draw in the offensive zone. Far side dot. Mallory will take the draw. Hunter on right. Kylie on left with Avery on right D. Emsley on left D. Mallory wins it back. Gets it to Avery. D pass. That's a good play. Now to Emsley. She's going to fire it. Oh, bounces right through. All three. North Stars have got to be more observant about their spacing. All three North Stars went to the puck and all standing next to each other behind the net. So we'll get a line change. The left and the rights appear to be confused. Jocelyn back in place. Cora wins the draw. Shot by Stella. Bouncing puck. Can't come up with a rebound. Fuel comes away and clears the zone. Gets past Stella. Backhand by Stella. Along the board. Gemma pops it out of the room back to the left D for the Fuel. Skates around, pressure by Jocelyn. Stella is going to try to bang it off the board, get it up to back to the blue line D. Pressure by Cora. Nope, that's Gemma. Somebody needs to fill in on Gemma's side, though. All three forwards standing along the sideboard together. So we'll get a line change. Emsley has a hard time coming off the board there. I have come off these boards, stepped down. It is not a normal step down off these boards.
Further than normal.
I have also wiped out just like that. Zoe wins the draw back into the defensive zone, picked up by Emsley. Skates around behind the net. She's on her backhand. Makes a move. Gets past one Fuel player. Gets past two. It's a 3-on-2. Braley needs to skate with her. Reagan skates. It's right there for Reagan. Shot. Misses the net. on the rebound off the back wall. Fuel, get it up the board. Emsley keeps it in. Batted out by the Fuel. Now along the near side board. Backhanded away. The Fuel come away with it, though. Shot on net. Camille locks it down, and we get a whistle. North Stars have had a couple opportunities there. Pucks must go on net. 7:35 to go in the first period. We get a line change. Let's see who's in here. Mally's going to take the draw with Kylie and Hunter in the defensive zone. Loose in the feet. Banged around. Kylie's going to go after it. She'll chip it up. Does a good job. Trying to get up the wall. They got his face out. Hunter tries to pass it up to Mallory. Couldn't quite connect. Got him. Fuel. Hunter gets there. Goes down. Two along the wall. Kylie's clear over on the other side of the ice. Kylie, pressure on the puck. Good job by Kylie. Fuel's going to come away. 3-on-2 with a back checking Mallory. Gets a stick in there. Be careful, don't get a penalty. And Mallory, oh no. We're going to have a hooking call. Oh boy, I don't like that call. I don't like that call. That's going to be Mallory's third penalty in the last 3 or 4 games, I think.
I think they call that a goon.
They start having to have a discussion. I like aggressiveness, but so now North Star is going to be on a penalty kill for a minute 30. Indy wins the draw to the right wing. Let's see who's out there. Is that Cora's out there on the kill? Jocelyn's out there. She gets a stick on it, pokes it away. Good job by Jocelyn. Clears the zone. Good defense. Back to Cora. Sends it up the wall. Fuel had the entire right side open. The D just waited and held the puck instead of passing it. Now they've gotten through. D shoots it. Stella gets a stick in there. Interferes with the play. Pressure by Cora comes over. Jocelyn's there. Puck is shipped in deep. Now in behind the net. Pass back to the right D at the blue line. That's a good pass. Dribbly shot off the back from the blue line. Goes to the sidewall. North Stars need to clear it. Needs to go out of the zone. Blocked by Stella. Got it caught in her pants. And we get to whistle. 31 seconds to go in the kill. So good block. North Star's doing a good job blocking shots, blocking pucks, getting in the way of nothing getting to Camille. How many sure shots have we got? She's only had 1 or 2 saves so far. 5:48 to go in the first period. Score 0-0. Avery comes on. Emsley comes on. Gemma's out there now with Zoe. Shot! Fuel got a shot off that time. Missed the entire net. Kept it at the blue line. Been the Achilles heel for the North Stars is getting the puck out of the zone cleanly. Now to Avery. Chips it up. Kept in again. Avery knocks the Fuel player down. She goes down, but there's no call. Back to the blue line again. Poked away. Zoe goes down. Zoe chips it in deep. I'm not sure what we got here. We have an offsides. Oh, Fuel player went down awkwardly with Avery back in the defensive zone of the North Stars. And that one stung a little bit, so she'll go down. Waiting for some help here. 5:13 to go in the first period. Score 0-0. Looks like she maybe got her bell rung a little bit. She's not really Doesn't look to be complaining about arms or wrists or ankles or legs or anything, or knees. Just maybe got the wind knocked out of her. She's up. Get some stick taps from the players. Very gingerly coming off. Oh, she's pointing to her back. Tailbone. Those hurt when you land funny on your back. So Zoe's going to take the draw with Braley and Reagan on the wings. Avery and Hemsley. North Stars win the draw. Braley sends it in. Pressure by Zoe along the back wall. Fuel along the wall, still battling, coming up toward the blue line. Zoe there battling now. Squirts over to Braley. She can't get to it, and the puck is cleared out of the zone. Reagan loses her stick. Passes up to Zoe. Fuel gets there. There's going to be a puck on net. Goes right to... Puck was right on net to Camille. Went right dead center. Got tangled between her pads. Just trickled through her pads and almost went in the net. That puck was smacked from the opposite blue line. She tried to catch it with her glove instead of holding it, grabbing it with the stick first, and about got through. Mallory's out there. Sends the draw to the board. It's a race for the puck. Mallory's going to get there. She stops, overskates the puck. Got tangled up with a fuel stick. Comes to the far side board. Hunter goes over there to get it. Fuel, get the puck. Cross-ice pass. Good D by Mallory. She went down hard. Kylie's there. Picks it up. They've got to have spacing. They need to talk. She doesn't have a stick. She runs Kylie over. Kylie gets a stick on the puck. It gets to the goalie. Mallory landed funny when she went down back in the defensive zone, and she's got a boo-boo on her elbow. She either landed funny or she's in pain over there. Puck comes out of the zone. Emily comes back to pick it up. Gets chopped at by a stick. Let's see, that's Gemma. Sends it up into the zone. Kept in by Emsley. Now to Cora. Cora sends it. Just gets a trickling shot off her stick. Easy save for the goalie. North Stars really having a hard time getting any kind of actual shot off on net so far these first three games. Cora wins the draw. Gets it to Jocelyn. Jocelyn backhands it. Past the net and behind the goal line. Fuel are going to come away with it. Fuel will drive down, poked away by Emsley. Gemma can't clear the zone. Back to Cora. Cora to Gemma. Gemma can't catch the pass. Fuel are off sides right now. Johnson's going to pressure the puck. That's going to be offside. I would say that overall right now the North Stars have more better skaters on their roster than the Fuel do. The Fuel have got a huge roster. They're playing with 5D and 9 forwards. Let's see who this. Braley makes a move, circles around, It's going to need to fire it. Does. Zoe loses a stick. Now passing behind the net from Reagan. Circles around. Tries to shoot it. Goalie makes a save. Stops playing. We get a whistle. Braley was battling hard in front of the net. Got tangled up with the D. They both went down. Good, hard, strong battle. Some of these girls may have actually been to camp this year with some of the North Star girls at the Miami camp this summer. Zoe takes the draw, loose in the center. She wins it back, but the Fuel come away with it. Pressure by Reagan. That's good pressure by Reagan. To Zoe. Braley's in front of the net. Doesn't pass it. Skates behind the net. Tries to wrap around again. The goalie's there. Points for the D are open because she wants to continue for that wraparound attempt. So we get a line change. Hunter comes out. Mallory comes out. Kylie comes out with Avery and Emsley on D. Loose puck in the middle. Poked away. Poked out of the zone by the Fuel. The Fuel come out away with it through the neutral zone. Pass. Mallory with a good back check. Into the center slot. Hunter backhands away up to Mallory. They need to talk. They clear the zone. Kylie comes away with it. Poked away. All three forwards standing on the line. Oh, now they're within 10 feet of each other. Fuel bringing into the zone. Shot. Oh, ricochets. Bouncing puck missed the net wide by a foot. Oh, MJ tried to get up to Mallory. Kylie with the pressure. Mallory can't get there. Oh, so close. Now it goes past Hunter. And back into the defensive zone. Emsley is going to skate around her backhand behind the net. Oh, she loses the puck. Fuel. Try to center it, knocked away. 1:15 to go in the first. Emsley skates it up. She's kind of out of gas. Kylie brings it up, knocks it away. Emsley swings and misses. Emsley's dead tired. She needs a change. Avery's going to pick it up. Forwards, not in great passing lanes. Off the board, stolen by the Fuel again. Fuel tried to shoot it, deflected into the near side corner on the offensive zone. Centering pass. Pass Hunter's stick. Fuel are going to get it again at the blue line. Sends it in the middle. Deflected by Kylie. Makes a move. Skates it up. Up the near side wall. 40 seconds to go. This line needs to change. Mallory's there. Deflects goes up into the bench. 33 seconds to go in the first. And we'll get a line change. Take the draw on the neutral zone dot nearest the bench in front of the Indy Fuel bench. And Cora comes out, wins the draw back to Stella. Stella can't get her stick on it. And she'll try to send it up the board. Goes through. Let's see if they are going to call icing. Thought they might wave that off, but it was icing. 22 seconds ago now. So now we'll take the draw in the defensive zone all the way back down the ice here. Far dot defensive zone for the North Stars. Cora will take the draw with Gemma on left and Jocelyn on right. Back to the right D. Tips it forward. Michaela's out there, and she is going to skate it up. And she gets past. She gets hard, and the D gets her first and knocks it away. Cora gets there. Shot. Sticked away by the goalie into the far side corner. Still in the zone, though. Jocelyn's there. And that will be the end of the first period. Score is 0-0. Coach Maisie is going to give some words of encouragement here at the between periods. Looks like the Fuel girl who had gotten injured is seeing if she can shake it off to come play. It looks like she is going to come back in the game. Camille goes back in net. And they'll start with Mallory at center, Hunter on right, Kylie on the left. Mallory kicks it back to Hunter. Hunter chips it up. Can't connect with anybody. Mallory comes away with the puck. Centering pass, nobody's there. Was that Michaela? Yeah, Michaela sent it in deep. Mallory chased after it. She's on her backhand. Centering pass. Ricochets. But the Fuel come away with it. North Star just can't connect on their passes. Sent back in deep, going to bounce in now behind. Stella's there, picks up on a forehand. Chips up the board. Now that's to Hunter. North Stars pass it wide. Couldn't connect. Fuel driving in. Right winger shoots and misses short side at the back of the net. Kylie chips up the board. That's to Hunter. Hunter needs to get there. Pass it. Still in the defensive zone. Couldn't get out of the zone. Pressure by Kylie. Kylie's got numbers. Pass it up to Hunter. She's got an opportunity. Shot. And goal! Hunter's had so many opportunities the last couple of games, and she gets one here and buries it. Puck trickled over, ricocheted over to her as she was driving in. She got a hold of it, ripped it over the shoulder of the goalie to put the North Stars up 1-0. That was a good shot. 12:40 to go in the second. North Stars up now 1-0 on a strong shot by Hunter. Fuel win the draw, come in. Far side wall. Gemma's there. Gets it out of the zone. Lefty comes up. Chips it into the D zone. All three North Stars close together on the forwards. Fuel bring it in. Drive it. That was the same play where the puck came in right in between Camille's pads. She couldn't tell if she had it or not. Then she picked around and couldn't find it. She probably needs to take her stick and lay it down flat to keep that puck from even getting in her pads. Puck is loose into the near side corner. Jocelyn chips it straight back to the blue line to the left B. Now stolen by Gemma. Gemma passes it right back to the left B of the Fuel. Now goes into the far side corner, up the wall, bounces now to the left D. Cora blocks it. Now to Avery's going to pick it up. She'll drive up, make a move. She'll come up. And it's kicked away, knocked away. Kept in the zone. Jocelyn. Oh, it's loose. Puck is loose. No one can find it. Jocelyn gets her. Back behind the net. Stop, change direction. Pass. Hits the back of the net. Zoe comes in. And the Fuel will dump it back to neutral zone, left side for Emsley. She'll drive. And it was offside. The North Stars were doing a line change. And the door for the line change is in the offensive zone, and during the line change, they couldn't get cleared by the time Emsley drove up the blue line. So we'll get Zoe is going the wrong direction on the face-off. Everyone can't seem to remember where they're going. Zoe gets lined up now. Indy wins the draw, but hits it right back to Stella. Beat it fast to Michaela. Oh, try to get it up to Reagan. Tip. They're going to call, so no icing. Pressure by Zoe. Reagan gets there. Kept in by. Now to Reagan. Reagan can pass it. Shot. This is the net. Goes short side and through the slot. Back to Stella. Whacks at it. Hits Braley with the puck. Zoe shoots. That's on the ice. Goalie makes a save. Braley took a whack with the puck. That one stung and she went off the ice. So we'll get a line change. That'll be an offensive draw. Far side dot. 10:35 to go in the second. North Stars up 1-0. Mallory will step in for the draw. Draws one back to Kylie. Kylie sent it into the slot, ricocheted out a bunch of bodies as there was a ton of traffic. Back to Avery now. Avery tries to pass it up. Mallory gets tangled up. All three forwards on the same side of the ice again. And it's chipped through the zone by Hunter. Let's see if that trickles. Mallory might get there. They wave it off. Centering pass off the goalie. Shot. Goalie finally covers it. Good hustle by Mallory to get to the puck. That caused them to wave off the icing. And Mallory got a backhand pass that Kylie and Hunter almost put in the net. Draws one. Puck. Mallory got a shot off. It was high and ricocheted. Hunter shot. Loose puck. Sent out. Kept in by Emsley. Ricochets off the stick in the center. Pressure. To 10 feet. Shot by Hunter. Kylie takes Hunter down. Kylie and Hunter go down. Loose puck. Now Hunter goes down again. Good back check by Kylie. Kylie chips it through. It's loose. It's on the. Mallory makes a move. She's got six in the way. She gets taken down. No call. She needs to get back up because the puck's coming her way. And the puck's on the net, and we finally get a whistle. So now we'll get a line change. North Stars up 1-0. 9:12 to go in the second. A lot of bodies flying on the floor.
Collegiate ice, a little
Seems to be extra slippery.
collegiate ice.
Collegiate slippery ice. Fuel win the draw. Pass it out to the winger. Pressure by Michaela. Keeps it in. That's a great play by Michaela defensively. And it comes out of the zone. Cora's there. Gets poked away. Stella comes over. Pass off the board up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn carries it. Got a wide open backside where she can pass it. Difficulty observing the open passing lanes again. Two people there. Center slot. Fuel is going to win the center. Wins it to herself. Is going to carry it up the ice. Back to Cora. Makes the pinch move and gets there. Michaela tries to set it up, but it's kept in the zone against the wall. Battle along the backboard. Michaela goes down. Michaela on her feet, on her knees, sends it on the wall. The pressure by Jocelyn causes the puck to deflect up and hit the net. You get a line change. So we'll take a defensive draw for the North Stars. Near side dot. Zoe will take the draw. And went back to Stella. Stella's going to carry it up. She's under pressure. She bangs it off the board. That's a good play. Good back checking, though, by Indy Fuel. Fuel send it back through the ice, through the neutral zone, back to Michaela. Michaela picks it up. It's deflected. Probably needs to go off the wall on that one. Braley picks it up on the left wing. Passes it right to the Indy Fuel defenseman. Good back check by Zoe. Right wing carries it up. Zoe goes down. Now to Braley. Braley beats one. Comes down the ice. Reagan's open backside. She holds on to it. And she still has it along the wall, makes a move, has it poked away. Zoe covers and sends it in deep. North Stars need to attack the puck. Knocked away by Reagan. Zoe goes down again. Sent around the board, up to the blue line. Stella was making a change, but Avery gets there. Good job by Avery hustling to get over down the line as Stella was changing so that Emsley could get on. Centering pass, right through the slot by Reagan, almost connected to Braley, and the puck will come out of the zone. So Avery will come back and pick it up. 6:55 to go in the third. Oh, almost turned over by Avery. That's going to be offside, and we get the whistle. 6:51 to go now in the second period. North Stars up 1-0. Not very not very much offensive time spent in the offensive zone for the North Stars this period. Mallory's back in now to take the draw with Kylie and Hunter. And the Fuel will come away with it. All three forwards skate right past the puck. Kylie backhands against the wall. And the D gets their pressure. Mallory comes away with it, gets it up to Hunter. She needs to get it up to Hunter. Tap it over to Hunter. She overskates the puck. Pressure. And in! I think Hunter. Let's see if Hunter knocked it in. I don't know who got it in. It looked to me like Hunter got it in, and Mallory would get the assist. I'm just not quite sure who gets it. Oh, he called unassisted. I don't know how that's unassisted. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll get told later. So either Hunter or Mallory got it. I'm not sure which. But the puck got on net. They got pressure, and it was a loose. And both Hunter and Mallory dove at the puck, whacked sticks at it. I couldn't see who ultimately put it across the line. Mallory needed really to get that pass up to Hunter much quicker. I think she was trying. Hunter sends it behind the net. Backhand pass. Just missed Mallory's stick by. So Mallory is coming back. Pressure by Hunter. Good back check by Hunter. Emsley goes back to chase it. Picks it up on her backhand behind there. She's under pressure. Chops. Changes directions. Oh, deflects off the Fuel stick. Right. Kylie's got to get there. She does. All right. Pass is sent in the slot. Avery picks it up, chips it off the board. There's no right winger there for it. Mallory comes over. Avery gets it. Nice pass up to. Look. Kylie had Mallory. Didn't see her. Now, Hunter off the board. She trips and goes down. Race for the puck. Mallory works at it. Battles, goes down. That's going to be a trip on Indy. I think the North Stars are going to get a power play. That was all hustle by Mallory, causing that penalty. 5:16 to go. North Stars up 2-0. So Cora will get a line change now. It'll be a power play, minute and a half power play for the North Stars. Cora's going to take the draw. Jocelyn and Gemma on the wings. Gemma on right. Offensive zone drop. Gemma gets a backhand shot on net. Trickles off her stick, but it's still right on net. Goalie has to make a play. Cora won that over to Gemma. That's a good draw win. Stella and Michaela on defense. Loose in the middle. Cora goes down loose. Gemma could pass that back to the D there. And the Fuel will come away with it. Carried up the ice. Back check by good stick work by Stella. Picked up by Gemma now. She's going to carry it up. She gets the poke. Back to the D. Loose. North Stars get tangled up with each other. All three North Stars near together again. Oh! Gemma got a shot on net! And it goes in! Gemma got a shot off. It was trickling toward the goalie. The goalie put her pads down, and same thing, just like it happened with Camille. The puck got through the center of the pads and trickled in behind her, went across the line and went in. Goal number 3 for the North Stars. So that puts the North Stars up 3-0. Second period, 4:44 to go. And we get a line change. Emsley stays out there with Avery. And Zoe will take the draw. Wins it back to Avery. That's a good draw win by Zoe. And Fuel will come away with possession. Avery tries to pass it up to Reagan. The Fuel left D tried to fire off the puck and almost hit Coach Todd on the bench. Puck goes into the bench. And we'll get a whistle. That will cause a draw in the offensive zone near side dot for the North Stars. Zoe will win it back to Avery. Avery gets in there. The Fuel bounce it off the board back to Avery. They need to talk. Braley dances with the puck. Reagan gets to it, sends it behind the net. Zoe tries to pass it in front of the net and flews. Still loose. Goalie's along the post there. Send around to the blue line. Avery kind of whiffs on it. Finally gets to it. Sends it in the slot. Backhand chip by Reagan. Reagan goes there. That was Zoe. Back to Emsley. Emsley fires. I think it hit the post. And up on the near side wall. Avery's there. Keeps it in. Knocks it in. Sends it to the slot. Fuel sent it around the board. Far side. Emsley gets there. And she kind of swings and misses. So Reagan. Reagan's in the slot. Can't get a hold of it. The Fuel clears the zone back to Avery. Avery tries a D-to-D pass. Gets it to Emsley. Emsley gets tangled up with the Fuel player. Both of them go down. Unfair mismatch there. Back to Avery at the blue line. Shots on net on the ground. On the ice. Goalie makes a save. Good pressure on the net for the North Stars that shift. 3:02 to go in the second period. North Stars up 3-0. We'll get a line change. They'll stay with the offensive zone. Stay in the offensive zone. Mallory will take the draw. And she wasn't really ready, and Indy wins the Fuel. Hunter gets a shot off. But it gets right on net. Goalie makes a save.
Hunter wants that hat trick.
She does. Not sure if she got the second one or not. Puck is loose, goes into the near side corner. Hunter tries to make a centering pass. Backhand. Mallory takes a stick and goes down. She went down hard. Puck gets cleared in deep. Stella picks it up. Skates around the backside of the net. I'm not sure. Oh, it's poked away by the Fuel. And Kylie will get there. Off the wall. Too hard, though. Kicked in. Mallory might get a breakaway. Let's see if she shoots. Shot. Save by the goalie. Shot it right at her. Had all kinds of time and room. Made a play, and the goalie made the save. Good effort there. Can't fault the effort on that play. Shots on net. That's good. 2:23 to go, second period. 3-0. North Stars up. Get a line change. Cora comes in. Gemma on left. Jocelyn on right. Gemma got a shot off. Nick short side. It's on backside. Jocelyn's there for the wraparound. Puck is loose. We get a whistle. Referee says, I couldn't see it, so he hits the whistle. Goalie's got all black pads on, so if the puck's anywhere near the pads, you can't see it. Another offensive draw, far side dot. Wins it over to Jocelyn. Fuel carry it out. Back check pressure by Cora. Send in. Misses short side. Goes in behind the net. Fuel go and get it. They touch it first. Cora up to Jocelyn. Can't connect. Fuel keep it in. Center slot. Poked away by Avery that time. And out of the zone. Stolen by Gemma. It's a 2-on-1. She gets it poked away. Still in the zone, though. I think Gemma got to it and set it in deep. That's a good play. Jocelyn goes down hard in the corner. She needs to clear the zone. Emsley picks it up, tries to chip it up. She flubs the pass, though. She does get it to Gemma. And back to Avery. To the zone. Whew. Battle at the red line here. Loose puck. Fuel's going to come away with it. Dumped in deep. Comes to the near side corner. Nobody there for the Fuel. Emsley's there. Picks it up. Is going to get around two Fuel players. Corey just needs to stay wide. He's got to drive. Emsley's going to get a shot out. Oh! Shot and score! Emsley drove. That was all hard work by Emsley. She went all the way. All the way for the goal. That will be goal number 4 for the North Stars. Emsley drove that thing from the defensive zone through the neutral zone. She was under pressure, got the shot off, just squeezed inside of the post for goal number 4. 49 seconds go into second. We get a line change. Zoe's in now for the draw at center ice. And Fuel send it in deep. That'll be icing call. 40 seconds to go. North Stars up 4-0. So he will take the draw. Wins it back to Avery. Avery shoots and scores! I don't think the goalie could see it. And that goes in between her pads. It goes right in the net. So that's goal number 5 for the North Stars. That's a great draw, and that will be assist to Zoe for an excellent draw-in back to Avery, who fired that hard on net. It was on the ice, but she got some heat on it. Draws over to side wall. Kept in at the red line by Avery. She's going to chip it in. Avery says to Reagan, go get it. Reagan goes and gets the puck, sends it back around the net. And Zoe's there. 15 seconds to go in the second period. Reagan chases down. And the Fuel chip it out of the zone. It could be a 2-on-1 break with Avery chasing. It is. It's a shot. And it is a shot on net. And Camille makes a very nice save. Now 0.3 seconds to go in the second period. All righty, so there's the horn for the end of the second period. The North Stars put it on them that period. What was the score at the end of the first? 1-0 or 2-0? 1-0, wasn't it? So the North Stars won the first period, I think, 1-0, and the North Stars won the second period 4-0. So I would think this team, the Fuel, would be considered a tier 3 team, I would think. So I think we want to see the North Stars continue with the pressure, continue to improve their hockey play. So we'll get a third period, 14 minutes on the clock. Mallory is going to take the draw. The Fuel are still missing a player on their right wing. They can't seem to figure out who's supposed to be playing. And Kylie on left with Hunter on right. Michaela and Stella on defense. The Fuel wins the draw. Chased down by Mallory. Hustles, gets a shot on net. Boy, the North Stars are goal hungry now. They're wanting to, everyone wants to score. Fuel drive all the way through, shot. Nice glove save by Camille. That is outstanding. Glove play. Line stays out. Clock's running now. Non-stop clock. Mallory's out there. Drops in below. She's locked up. And it's banged away. Back to the right D, who backhands it deep into the zone, into the corner. Michaela gets there. And too close. The North Stars are too close for that passing play. Nice play by Michaela. She's going to drive up the ice. Mallory stays back to help from Michaela. Swing and a miss. It's loose in the center. Stella sticks it in, hits it. Overskated by the Fuel player. Hunter backhands it right to the Fuel player. Back to Hunter. On her forehand, shot blocked. Too much traffic. Chip to Mallory. Oh, Mallory had a backhand chip deflected off the Fuel player and looked like it was going to go over the Fuel goalie, but she snagged it with her glove. So our clock is running now. 12:20 to go. Sylvania up 5-0. Get a line change. Cora is going to take the draw with Gemma and Jocelyn. D pass. That's a good play. Emsley fires on net. Right on net. This time the Fuel goalie is able to keep it from getting through. He takes the draw to the near side of that offensive zone now. Loose in the center now. Picked up by Gemma. Deflected. She's going to try a wraparound. Stop. Change the direction. Centering pass. That's a good play by Gemma. Fuel gets to this here near side. Emsley keeps it in. Gets it on net. Goalie kicks it away to the side, short side. Fuel sent around the board, the far side. Fuel looking a little defeated right now. They do get it out of the zone. Back to the right D of the Fuel. It tips it through the neutral zone. Up the board by Emsley. Stopped at the red line. Pass up to Jocelyn. She needs to skate it. She's under pressure. Poked free by the Fuel. Oh, good pressure by Jocelyn and Cora. Both back checking hard. Good back check by Cora. And that comes out of the zone. Gemma chips it up right to the Indy D though. Oh, Jocelyn comes in. That's a large size defensive player for the Fuel against a real little tiny Jocelyn. And Jocelyn went after her anyway. Back to Avery. Overskates the puck. Kicks it with a foot though. Comes up through the neutral zone. Avery's going to come away with it. She's got Jocelyn open the backside. Can't make the pass. Shot. Oh, had to Braley. Who's out there right now? Is that Hunter still out there? She needs a line change. Hunter continues to whack at it. Hunter with all kinds of pressure on that goalie. She had 2 or 3 or 4 whacks at the play. Looks like the lines have changed up here a little bit. Hunter is now out there with Braley and Reagan, so lines have changed around a little bit. That threw me off. So Hunter did not need to change. She just came on the ice, and she's now playing center. And she'll try a centering pass, knocked away. Another centering pass into the slot. Gets past Braley. Fuel come away with it. Kept in by Michaela. That's a good stick play by Michaela. Puck trickles in behind the net. Reagan gets there. Gets shoved by that defensive player. Loose along the side of the net. Braley goes down. Wraparound centering pass from Reagan. 9 minutes to go in the third. Non-stop clock. Good pass back from Hunter. Back to Michaela, who fired hard. And they kind of gotten stopped here. Reagan or Stella sent the puck in. Now to Hunter. She's on her forehand. Shot. Shoots it over the net. And the Fuel could be a nope, no call there. Back to neutral zone. Stella sends it up. Now Hunter will come off, and Mallory will come on for Hunter. Mallory got tangled up. Stella sends it in. Goes through the slot. Who's out there now? Fuel get there. It's along the wall. Now Zoe is in at right wing. Kylie keeps it in. She's got Mallory. She fires it on net. Loose puck. Girls have got to work on passing to each other. All right, so they've changed centers. Zoe is now right wing with Mallory and Kylie. Avery and Stella, or Avery and Emsley. Mallory wins the draw back to Avery. Mallory goes and picks it up. Centering pass right in front of the net. 3 girls whacking at it. Goalie makes a save. Good job by the goalie. Mallory picked that puck up behind the net. Got the puck trickled in front of the net. All 3 North Stars are there driving at it. So Zoe on right wing now. Now we're going to take the draw. And the Fuel, when Kylie goes down, she gets tangled in a stick. Fuel down the wall, poked that way by Emsley. Now up to Avery. Avery to Zoe. They need to spread out. Spread out. They cannot seem to spread out. Zoe sends it through the slot. Mallory. Backhand chip. That's on net. Goalie makes the save. I think we need a whole video workup edited of this angle of spreading out across the ice. Good line change. Cora's in. Nice play by Michaela. Bouncing puck into the middle. Loose to Jocelyn. Oh! The puck rebounded wide from Michaela's excellent shot from the blue line and just went outside behind the goal line. Jocelyn got there and fired it. Just missed an open net by inches. 5:42 to go, nonstop clock. Cora's going to take the draw. The Indy center wins it to herself and carries it up. North Star's got to keep skating. Good defense by Michaela that time. Stella gets there. Overskates the puck. Loose. Camille goes down. The referee's lost sight of the puck. And there's a whistle. Jocelyn trips herself and falls down. Indy's going to make a change. North Star is going to make a change. Hunter comes back out to take the draw at center. Reagan is going to be... We have confusion again for the wings. Reagan's the right wing. Braley's the left. It's an interception. It's a breakaway. Pass it up. And the Fuel steal it from Braley. Back to Stella. Passes it right off the board. Hunter's there. And the Fuel knocks it away. Stella gets through. She's going to get a shot off. Shot. Oh, good save by the goalie. Good shot by Stella. And that will come out of the zone. It gets past Reagan into the neutral zone now. Stella tries to do a deep pass. Indy steals it in the zone. Try to pass it back. Stella comes away with it. She goes in behind the net. She's on her backhand. Stop. Change the direction. She's going to carry it up. Tries to pass it up. Comes out of the zone. It's a 2-on-1. If she hustles and passes it over, she gets past. She might get a shot off. And she trickles it off her stick. Hunter, wrap around. Looks like it went in. I think Hunter got the goal. Yep, unassisted for Hunter. That will be in for 44. Hunter is gesturing some motion. I couldn't figure out what that was. It looked like a John Cena "you can't see me" motion. Mallory's got her stick tangled up. Loses her stick. So that's either 2 or 3 goals for Hunter. We're not sure. And it will be offsides on the North Stars. So 2:25 to go in the game. North Stars up 6-0. This will be a good positive takeaway for the North Stars to get some positive momentum after these first 2 losses. Really, the first game they should have won, no question about that. Up to Mallory, couldn't catch it. It was in her feet, and that's good. Oh, they wave off the icing. All 3 North Stars chasing after the puck. Backing behind the goal line, sent around the boards. Mallory looking for help, but it really should be her responsibility. And they cleared out of the zone. It's a 2-on-1 for Indy, but Avery's there, still in the zone. Back to Indy. Into the corner now, minute and a half to go. Centering pass, shot. Oh, another excellent glove save by Camille, who has had an outstanding 3 games so far in this Jackson Weiss tournament. She has played very, very well. So we get a line change. Cora comes in for the last minute. Wins it over to Gemma. Gemma picks it up, and she gets it knocked away. Stella, under pressure, picks it up. Now they're going to escape in behind her own net. She gets it knocked away by the field player. Cora comes back to help. Stop, change direction, sends it around the board. That's going to be Jocelyn. She needs to get there. She does. And there's 2 fuel players there, but she gets past the fuel players. But it gets knocked away. She's still battling. Now to Cora. Cora backhand dump goes in behind the net. Jocelyn's there. Still loose. Gemma is going to get possession of it now. Backhand pass, deflects through into the slot. Cora knocks at it. And that will get cleared out of the zone. It should be icing. And they're going to wave that one off. Of course they'll wave that off. Stella's got 20 seconds. She's going to drive, tips it up. Bouncing puck goes over Gemma's stick. Stella recovers her own play, her own shot, her own pass. She'll get all through there and wrap it down. She'll go in behind. 5 seconds. Centering pass to Zoe. Goes in behind the net. Now it should be the end. All North Stars, all game. Camille will get her first shutout. She'll get mobbed by her team. Hopefully nobody gets hurt here. Oh, the North Stars are fired up. Good job. They got to get their goalies up there. Goalie's coming in for handshakes. Camille gets her first shutout. That's pretty cool. That's going to feel great for her tonight. Great confidence builder.
Oh, yeah. Really great.
So I think that puts us at 10 o'clock tomorrow. 10 o'clock game. We'll be in the 2-3 game, I believe. So I think that's the 10 o'clock game for tomorrow.
What are you trying to confirm?
Good. Huh?